Hey there, I just realized I haven't done an electric lesson in a while, and I thought, well, I'm up here. I got my amp all dialed in. I've got kind of a dirty tone going here on this Paul Reed Smith, and I thought, well, let's see. I'm going to teach you guys just work on a real basic shuffle in the key of E. This one is sort of it's kind of got that Texas Billy Gibbons kind of sound to it. Partly because of the tone I've got dialed in here. I've got it pretty dirty. So what I'm doing is I'm basically I'm working on with the bottom two strings, you know, the low strings, the A and the E string, and I'm fingering an E chord, but I'm doing it in such a way that I'm mainly concentrating on just these two strings here, you know, which is just an open E and a second fret on the A string, which is a B note, so it's a fifth. But what's cool about it is if you got the tone, I don't know if you play electric, you know, it's going to work. Acoustic you could, but it's kind of about having a dirty tone set, whether you got a stomp box or whatever, little amp with some distortion. It has to have a little hair on it though to get this sound, but check it out. So I'm gonna do it in slow motion, and then I'm gonna move it up a little bit in tempo, but it kind of goes like this. You can do it with a pick, or I'm doing a fingerstyle as well, where I pinch the two strings, and I also include this note here on I just realized in the D string. So it's really those three notes are what's involved. And then what I'm doing is I'm moving my third finger up to the fourth fret on the A string. So the lick is, from the B to the C sharp, and so I mean I'm making it. I'm just showing you the notes, okay? But you also include the chord with it. So, and I'm coming down on that low E when I hit it. So you see I'm hitting that low E before I hit the C sharp. So all together it sounds like this, and I'll play it slow first. Okay, so if I speed that up a little bit, you'll get the feeling of it. Kind of swing it a little bit, right? So that's basically, you know, it's basically really a shuffle, but I'm doing it in kind of like I said, you know, sort of ZZ Top kind of way. Now, if you want to, you could also apply it on the A chord, the same thing. So I'll do that slowly. So I'm fingering the A string, the D string, and the G string like this. Just that part of the A chord, right? Second fret on the D and the G. Open A. And I'm doing the same move, same pattern, okay? Got it? So it's the 2 and the 4 on the D string. Back to the 2. So it's the same move, but I've moved to the 4 chord to the A, which in the blues is going to be helpful for you. So I think we'll probably, for now, concentrate on those two chords together, and then I'm going to show you a lick or two that goes with it. So it's... Now let's go to the A now. Back to the E. And if you want, you just throw a B7th. One lick that will work if you throw it on top of that. You're gonna hit the 4th fret on the G string, and the 3rd fret on the B string is going to sound like this. It's going to slide up from the 2 to the 4 on the G. Just let it ring. And pull off of it. So that's 4, 4, and then slide off to the 2. Open G, and then the 2 on the D. Open. In slow motion it would be something like. One more time slow. And you're back home on the E. So now I'm going to show you how we do that whole progression together, utilizing that one lick I'm showing you there. I don't want to get too carried away with it, but anyway, here we go. To the A, back to the E. And then we'll just do a B7th, and just rest on the A, and back to the pattern. And now I'll do that lick. I'll show you that one, don't worry. And so on. So the one thing I didn't show you before, I'm going to show you now, which is the little bend on the 3rd fret of the low E string. You bend that G note, and then hit the 2nd fret on the D string. It's an octave to the E, right? So as you can tell, it's really all about dialing in that tone. Which, if you've got a little amp or any kind of amp that's got some settings on it, or if you have a stomp box, should be able to get just a nice sturdy tone. This one's got a little bit of an edge to it. I've got it on the treble pickup right now. If you put it on the bass, it's going to sound darker. And for these purposes, though, I'm either going to put it in the middle, sort of compromise, or I like the nastiness of this on the treble pickup. It cuts. So now you've got your rhythm groove, which is just this little shuffle, and I do it. Sometimes I'll do that rhythm when I do a song called Telephone Blues, and it's kind of I just talk to my baby on the telephone. Stop what you're doing, daddy. Come on home. Can't hold out. Can't hold out too long. I'll get a real good feeling talking to you on the phone. So there's some electric blues in the swampy Texas style of Reverend Billy Gibbons. So I love that guy, man. I love the way he plays, and I love that whole thing he does with the all that skanky stuff. I've heard he plays with what does he play with, a peso? But I don't know if that's really true or not, but he gets that really, really great tone to his guitar, and he's a real less is more kind of guy. He plays really deliberate, cool licks. So there's your greasy shuffle for the day, and we'll catch you down the road.